Afternoon YouTubers, and welcome back to Barker's Workshop. Today we're continuing with the internal series where we're looking at the internals of a Nerf rapid strike. So this blaster that's in front of me here has been sent to me for repair, and it's not been repaired yet, okay, but I've opened it up. As you can see, it's been sprayed in this green color, which is not its normal color, but it's pretty cool. I like the look of it. Okay, so let's get to the blaster and open it up. Okay, and here we go. So as I mentioned, this blaster has been sent to me for repair. So obviously it is broken. But seeing that I've never had another rapid strike here in my little workshop before, I thought I would take this opportunity to obviously just have a look at it quickly and show you what it looks like. Alright, so what is nice about this blaster is it's stock. It's got this extendable stock here in the back that you can pull out by pressing this button at the back. It's got a battery compartment here in the front as well, as you can see. Now if you look at this battery compartment, you can see that the batteries have leaked out and it's caused some damage in this blaster. So I'll point you out to where this thing is currently broken so that you don't look at it when you're opening your own blaster up. Okay. Alright, so let's get a pointing device. Over here you'll see that the wires has been cut. Let me see if I can zoom a little bit more into that area for you. Let's get some zoom. Okay, let's move everything out of the way. And as normal, springs are shooting all over the place. Okay, so a bit more zoom. So you can see here these wires have been cut. The idea was that the owner wants to replace this battery tray now with a LiPo, and he cut the wires off. So let's just take that out. Let's continue further. So here at the bottom you've got your mag release. The mag release consists out of 3 parts. I'll take it apart now. It's got the external button, then it's got this lever that pivots around this piece of plastic, okay, and then it's actually got the actual mag release, and it's got a spring in the back. Okay, let's just put this back together. So that goes inside like that. Sorry, let's turn it around. And there you go. Just make sure that the spring is actually inside the body or the shell of the gun. Okay, then you've got your jam door at the top, which I will just remove. Let me just zoom out again. Okay, so there's the jam door. Then we've got this muzzle brake at the front, and you've got the barrel. Okay, the barrel piece of plastic is a standalone. Then you've got the motor cage, and there's 2 locks on this. There's a lock over here, and this lock is for the magazine. So when you push a magazine in, obviously that presses in, that completes the circuit that allows you to fire this blaster. There's also a lock at the top, okay, that sits right here underneath these sights. Underneath these sights, let me see if I can pull this out. It's in there quite tight. Okay, so I'm not going to get it out right now, but right underneath it is another lock. Alright. Then you've got your flywheels. Now these flywheels, they are still connected with wires that run underneath this. This is just a cover to underneath which the wires run. So it's like trunking basically. But I can remove it. There you go. So now you can see the wires that run underneath it. Okay. Then that is connected to the actual trigger mechanism. So let's just pull the stock out so I can work easier. There we go. So here's the revving trigger here, and you can see the PC board here that it's connected to, and then here's obviously the trigger. Okay. This is a semi-automatic and automatic blaster as far as I'm aware. I've not seen it firing, so I'm not 100% sure about it. Okay. If I lift this out, then you'll see there's an electronic pusher that is pushing the darts out of the magazine into the flywheels. So it's pushing it from here into this little hole here, and then the flywheels is ejecting the dart. Okay. Here I've got another breakage at the moment that I need to repair. You can see that, let's just zoom again. Okay. So here you can see that there is a cap that is either popped or it's actually broken off. Well, actually not a cap, sorry, a resistor. You can see that over here. So that is something that I will repair. And you can actually see me looking at it there on a screen there in the back, where I was actually looking at another mod video just to see how this internals work. All right. So there you go. So we've got the trigger that we're now removing here. Get a bit of zooming out again. There we go. Right, and here's the flywheels. And so once this is all out, you can see there is nothing really left in this blaster. You've got a sight here, so the idea is you must look through that, through that sight in the front, and supposedly that's going to help your aim. Obviously, we know with all Nerf blasters it's useless, especially if you're using those elite darts. Alright, so that's basically the end of the internals video, but for now I'm just going to quickly put it back together for any of you that are unsure. Okay, so I'm going to start with this electronic pusher. Actually, I'm lying. I'm going to start with the actual motor cage. That's the easiest part. Make sure that the wires run inside the trunking area, because you don't want to pinch the wires. So make sure that it runs through here. Then just push these wires in here nicely and fit that into place. Then the trunking for the wires must go in next. Okay, you can't put that in last. Okay, and that goes in like that. And now the trigger just fits in. Next, just keep out an eye for these wires, because the way this stock works is it clamps around the back of this, so you don't want to pinch the wires over there either. Okay, there we go. Next, put the barrel in place. Okay, the muzzle, the jam door, you just have to put it in place like that. This little plastic lever, I've not been able to figure out exactly where it fits in. Well, I know it fits in, but how it's supposed to work. But it slides in here from what I gather. It doesn't want to stay in place. But the fact that I'll be replacing the wiring in here and be cleaning out the internals of this battery compartment for use with a LiPo battery, I'll probably not worry about connecting it again. Okay. So there we push the battery compartment into place, and the whole gun is back together basically. And Sorry, this must go in last. There we go. And obviously this little guy that's just escaped now out of the handle. Okay. So that concludes this video looking at the internals of the Nerf Rapid Strike. If any of you have got any questions, let me know. I'll be repairing this blaster in another video. I'm not sure when exactly they will come. I'll need to get some parts for this. And obviously I'll do a repair video showing how I repair that little resistor. And then I'll probably do another video showing the mod and where I fit the LiPo. I actually have got the LiPo here somewhere already. Now, so what I'll be fitting is this small little LiPo that's been provided by the owner, and then there's a little voltmeter with a buzzer to warn if the LiPo battery gets too low. Thank you guys for joining, and please keep an eye on my channel and subscribe. Cheers.